Hello there, internet. Hello there, YouTube. This time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this time we are going to get Colossus. If not through Act 1, then at least through the difficult part of Act 1. No more playing Colossus. No more messing around. That last run, that was mine. I had it. It was literally in my pocket. But then I had cause to rush, let's say.
Anytime.
Not blaming anyone, blaming myself. Let's say I gave myself cause to rush, alright? But it was in my pocket, and it will be in the pocket again. And I'm so confident of this now. We're going to get our free level, because we want every single power spike we can get our grubby little hands on. We're not messing this up again. And I've been playing this game for, you know, like new generations have come into the world in the time that I've been playing this game. You know, we've had freaking Zoomers barely existed when I started playing this game. So, not only am I a bit of a comic book nerd, and particularly with an emphasis on the X-Men. The X-Men were the cool guys when I was like, you know, reading comics. Because the X-Men were like these, you know, terrorists. They were like outside the system. So they just had that kind of like, not quite bad guy, but like, you know, sometimes anti-hero, sometimes just general sort of vigilante appeal of like, anyway, we're just shushing through this as quickly as I can, which is not going to be that quickly because I'm also kind of really stoned. But, you know, it's the weekend. Even his wars. Yeah. I like when it doesn't even make me move the thing. Very, very convenient. Avenging Angel, I believe. You'd think it would be Guardian Angel, but whatever. You just pick the one that's the most stupid because his power is so convoluted. Texas. 6-5. Yeah, we want to get to Grizzly at least, because when you get to Grizzly, you're kind of safe. That's like. Super speed. Kinetic. I know this is making for a slow start, but feel free to like do something else. Come back in 5 minutes if you care. Because, you know, we got to grind for the games to succeed. The game's not going to give us this for free unless I kind of just throw my body at it for a while and hope for like a really lucky run. But it's going to be some combination of like good decision making, luck, and, you know, patience as always. But the more on point your decision making and patience, the less luck you need. Freaking gypsies, man. Wait, I clicked Weapon X. Alright, whatever. Like, I don't know it's Weapon X. Like, I went to like tap the button and then press the button. I think it's just my keyboard. It's old, like me. It's worn out. It's sad. Even so good. If I do this freaking thing and I still die, oh my god, I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna cry so much, like you're not even gonna. This guy is so loud. Ah, actually, Iron Fist. He was just kind of like a guy in like a cat suit. Tom Cassidy with his magic shillelagh. Come on, we're coming up to the end. This can't go much longer. And freaking Polaris now, which is a weird retcon, but whatever. Mystique. That's Miss Marvel. Bone. And what else we got? Apocalypse. What else you got for me? Indian Ocean. That'll be Oxford. Come on, pick it up, game. Pick it up. If it's for a minute, then it'll be 60. But which these mutants can't fly. You can fly if you throw them hard enough, but they don't count that. What time-traveling team of mutants does WB exiles? Here's not a mutant. Will be Jogsy Ogsy. Empowered by the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. Rogue Criminals Lady Deathstrike don't have the hurt them together. That would be Marauders. Oh, the Reavers! Oh my god. Okay, whatever. I'll just start to be a smart ass and immediately get fucking humbled. Yep, that's how it works. Polaris. Oh yeah, that's right, Havoc. Come on, this has got to be it. We have to be done. Yes, we're done. We are done here. Alright. And this has to be enough for a level. Oh my... Because I got one wrong, I don't get a freaking absolute... I hate it here. I freaking hate it here. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna get this other teensy little chunk.
The course
of
is now active.
And, you know, hey, we could luck out. We could get some, like...
Nicely done.
You know, clutch plus damage piece. Like psychic bands or astonishing gear or something, you know, just flat extra 10 damage. Here you go, take that for free.
Congratulations, you have successfully completed the course.
I somehow managed to miss the static box that doesn't move with a melee punch. Behold the gameplay. Behold it. Huh? How do I have an inventory full of bits? Oh, okay, because these are the bits that you get for doing the prologue. So there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I could technically throw them on the ground, but
listen, shut your.
Alright. Actually get into some gameplay. I mean, yeah, the trivia game is technically gameplay. Just, you know.
Sabretooth is just.
I was gonna say not the kind of gameplay that, you know, the people pay me to produce, you know? This is what they're here for. This. Shitty beetles.
I cannot be beaten. My powers grow in strength.
See this flicks? So like I said, you hone your approach, you try to make better decisions. Yeah, I kind of want to use his knockback combo. So like, this is where like patience comes into it, right?
I lack the power to do
I
that.
can't cast Steel Skin for the next fight just yet. I could use an Energy Glut. Now I could be like a real grub and like wait for that to go all the way back up, but
I am mighty.
Like that.
I am Colossus. Need a break, or did I just give you one?
Jump over the fire. just enough to get that up. Playing super safe, super careful. I want to get this fat boy, this chunky boy. Out
Where
of this
is my
first
next
part of the game,
opponent?
where we can get some work done. What? Alright, they're a bit tricky to deal with on that ramp.
Where is my next opponent?
Lure them down here. Also, even if it is completely basic equipment, any equipment at this point is better than no equipment. Oh, see what I mean about that punch just being like a bit maddening? Like that really looked like it should have cleaved nicely and it just didn't.
You fought well.
But yeah, so this is kind of the problem with playing Colossus is, you know, for a good number of levels, your primary damage skill is really just only useful for like bosses. I can never tell which combo is safer. I feel like the one that starts with the heavy is just a little bit safer. Because this is less likely to stagger, I think. But it's a timing thing as well. I'm not saying I have the timing. I almost certainly do not have the timing. If it ever appears as if I have the timing, it's some kind of mistake or coincidence or strange combination of narcotics giving me weird powers that I don't normally possess. Now this guy can get the punch.
Where is my next opponent?
That's the punch, man. It's so freaking bad. It's so hard to use. But this is why we go with the iron skins and we kind of just try to brawl through it.
Where is my next opponent?
And you know, obviously our health is a resource too.
Oh, the X. You bet.
You didn't
Say, let me create. It's no trouble. Sure.
So one of the funny things about this game is
Be careful in this
if you
area.
want to grind for items in this game, it actually like incentivizes play because enemies will very rarely drop potions if your potions are like full. That's just something that's like coded into the game. There's some kind of pity system, like enemy potion drops just become more frequent as your potion stat, like your collection of potions, like here, gets low. But when they're dropping potions, they're not dropping other things.
You fought well.
So it's almost like you get like something like MF for free by just playing well. But obviously, when I say playing well, you know, remember this game is oriented around you having 4 characters in your team. You're not like, it's going to be very hard to maintain that level of play as a solo character. Some of them can do it.
I am Colossus!
Some of them are just that strong. Like Nightcrawler was like really not having much Neva potions there, but he's very strong. He does fall off like a teensy bit just because like so like initially in this game, just having like good effective damage is like the best way to mitigate damage. So you can just kind of kill everything before it can hurt you. But as the game like progresses, enemy burst especially for you know, if you're solo, enemy burst can become like really significant. So having some way to actually like mitigate a little bit of damage or block damage or something becomes really valuable. Partway through this game.
Mighty. I am Colossus.
And damage is always important. But most characters, you know, can do enough. The couple of characters that really struggle to actually just do damage in this game are some of the most difficult to actually solo through. Like Scott can be really hard because his honestly, maybe see if the teensy bit of extra defense. I think I said last stream, in my first stream, that one of the traps, the kind of noob traps in this game, is building for anything other than damage. But plus max damage is not a high value stat.
Where is my next opponent?
I really should have cast Iron Skins there, but yeah. So we do want to actually take it slow in here, and that means at least just wait until that's up enough that I could cast Iron Skins again if I needed to.
I am mighty. I am Colossus.
Look, anything is good at this point to sell.
This is very good thing.
Da. This is very good thing. You know? It's just very good thing. Yeah, I don't even know if I can like bring myself to put an extra point in this. Because like, so there can be benefit to like leaving these skills low, if only for the extra EP. Because if I get some bonus damage, that skill is gonna do like perfectly good enough damage. Well, to be honest, I should be able to just punch my way through this. Yeah, look, just that one little shit.
Where is my next opponent? My strength is failing me.
Wait, how did that get blown up? I did not hit that. That was crazy.
I require more energy for that.
So the problem is these little guys, they put down like a goop and they attack you with like a non-physical damage. So your steel skins don't actually work. There's so much stuff spawning. It's like exactly the same. Oh, no, it's +1. It is +1. I'll take it. That was a huge brawl. But Potion's doing fine. Steel Skin is still up.
Where is my next opponent?
See, I could spend so long trying to, like, kite them and land those big punches. And just, like, miss with all of them and then end up in a really bad position, or I can kind of just brawl. And I want this thing dead, but it's going to be such a dickhead.
Where is my next opponent?
On your fucking bind, dickhead. Cut these guys back. Just clear it.
My strength is failing me. Help!
Yeah, and we kind of have to dive those big guys. That's just...
You fought well. Sometimes I forget how strong I am. This is very good thing.
Went through a lot of health there. Push on this guy first.
You fought well.
Yeah, we just kind of have to brawl it out here and just do our best and hope to not take too much damage. It's a little bit risky to keep pushing up with one more potion, but so I'm gonna go back to Portal here anyway, so I'll buy more potions then.
Are you alright?
That way I can sell everything in my stash.
You fought well.
I kind of would like to have the portal off cooldown when I push forward, but it'll be fine.
Greetings again, my friend.
So this is ideally where you would buy some gear that's going to give you a little bit of damage. But we may just have to kind of like,
Do you have any questions?
you know, thug it out, as they say, because we need these potions. Like, we still have 9,000 if we get that. And if we have that, we will take less damage. So... So I am going to want this at some point, but I don't know if I want... Alright, we might as well chuck a point in this, because we are, like... It is going to become more and more important for chunking down unique enemies and stuff. But, like, pumping the heck out of focus to start with... is something else that I think I used to do and then probably just forgot about. Oh, I forgot to get the homing beacon. Alright. We'll just play through here. Maybe I can come back. That was a little bit rough. Here, there's like 5 of them there, so... Now here, I kind of have to like...
Where is my next opponent?
So that they like all follow me.
I like the power bullet. Help! I cannot survive much longer!
Man, just one bad fight and like all those potions that I'd like laid up. Just gone.
There is nothing better than victory!
I did say I was basically going to skip this part, if I can. And I should probably go right back to that. But I kind of want to be able to get back. It is what it is. There's only like 2 of those spawners back there. It's not that big a deal. I'm going to focus on just getting through this area.
I enjoy this very much.
Oh yeah, I forgot to. I'm thinking like, oh, I should have this really nice damage boost. And I just flatly forgot to put that on. So goofy. Yeah, now. Now we're
My
cooking with a
powers
little
grow in strength.
How's the portal? 1 minute? Alright, we'll just keep pushing. I'll go back. Because I really don't want to miss the homing beacon. Because it's basically a free level.
I am mighty. I am Colossus.
Whew. That's that. I breathe a huge sigh of relief whenever I get a character who just struggles in the early game through here. Because you can literally just like soft lock yourself in here, where it's like you have no potions, you have no money to buy potions, you can't get healed in town for free.
I enjoy this very much.
Even when they're like scraps behind the line, those little guys are so dangerous. And the steel skin doesn't even like absorb it all either, because a lot of what the damage they do is like elemental, so... But we're freaking through, and that should mean that Act 1 at least is mine. Though it's not gonna be just like free. That's just...
Greetings again, my friend.
This game will get free when I'm like about level 30, I think.
There's quite a
Plus 2
selection.
focus is better than anything else there. Now, what do they actually do? Does he have any other plus damage gear that I could get? Probably not that. Probably not that. And no plus damage waistbands. That's fine. You know, maybe get the braces at some point. Alright, so I need to get Bobby on Magneto and go build the bridge. Now we can actually start like pumping some. We see how much free strike we get per level as Colossus. He kind of just gets a lot of like free damage like that. Maybe just 1 point in brawl. Like I'm definitely going to be getting a respec, so none of this really matters. Oh my god. I actually can't believe I did that. Alright, you know what? I can live without it. It's fine. Nice to have. But not mandatory. I am a bit of a nut for stuff like that because I feel like early game success in many of these games can really snowball. So just having that like super strong, super good start, but it's not going to be that because it's just like...
The enemy is at my position.
Ah, there is nothing better than victory.
Yeah, see, once we get away from these bugs, this act's gonna get a lot easier.
Watch out for the targeting beam.
Because we just have this like nice little like buffer of damage mitigation here. And kind of all we need to do is just kind of brawl it out with them and then let our energy regen enough that we can just keep recasting that. And this is kind of like your early game crutch. And I don't know, it's definitely this guy and Rogue are like the two hardest melee characters to play through. Like at least in the really early game.
I was yeah. Now I'm this. I cannot be beaten.
And just taking pretty easy fights now.
You'll never survive.
Steel Skin is coming in clutch there.
Go no further.
Where is my next opponent? I lack the power to do that.
See, when we first started, I pretty much needed my entire energy pool just to cast this. Now I need like half of it.
Don't get near the targeting beam.
But energy is worth way more in this game than it is in Diablo, or, you know, the equivalent of energy. In this game it's called focus. So in this game, energy gives you
So good
bonus
to
damage. it gives you bonus damage. It also gives you energy regen, like 1% per, 1 point. So it's actually like a pretty good stat to buff.
Well, blood. You fought
could-
well.
Move a little bit better than that, block a bit of that damage, but... Oh, it feels so good to be here.
This cannot be.
Even if I derped on the homing beacon, I still feel really good to be there. And it's a strong opening. Like, we could have got plus physical damage on the gear, and we could have got another piece of damage gear, and then I would say we'd had like really strong start.
Good. They are here.
I cannot be beaten.
But yeah, look, we're not killing as quickly as Nightcrawler was. But we're not taking much damage doing it. So.
Didn't expect that, did you?
Alright, so this guy can pick up, heavy stuff. But it's rarely worth it. Like, in a group,
You fought well.
in a group, it can definitely be fun to, like, stand in the back and, just, like, drums or whatever. A lot of the time they just hit the back of your teammates, not really do any damage. I mean, not that they'll damage your teammates. You can see how much less damage I do to them, because they're immune.
I am stronger than ever.
I feel like I've missed I've missed a little treasure section, but you need to be able to build a bridge to get there, and it's fine. Maybe I haven't missed it, it doesn't matter anyway. If I went there, it would just be for some tech bits
You
and
fought
potions.
well.
I have plenty of tech bits and potions. But yeah, see, like, people, like, I don't know, people rag on Colossus in this game. They say he's, like, really slow and his damage is really bad. You're gonna see his damage is not bad. His damage is actually really freaking decent. But, like, yeah, he's slow, okay. Like, Rogue is slower.
I cannot be beaten.
And he's very freaking tanky. Like, even in the early game, just with a bit of steel skin, he's surprisingly
You
tanky.
have already failed.
You fought well.
So see how the special punch, like that, is not as easy for them to interrupt, and it always hits. So that's the real advantage of that ability at this point. The damage is not particularly great. We must fight. Oh, how does that freaking miss? Come on. Aiming the punch is so bad.
I require more energy for that.
Alright, let's just beat him. I should have dodged that. So the trick with this guy is to just run towards him and then like turn around and try to get some damage in. But it can be kind of tricky. watching the fight with Kurt, you'll know, like, it was so much easier. Like, Kurt is like a, you know, he's like a purebred DPS, and very specifically like a boss killer. We've got this guy in a good position. Definitely want to try and land those punches. It's just like hitting on them is a little bit tricky, and sometimes you just end up eating punches. But honestly, we have 9 health potions left. We should be able to get trade with him. Okay. The problem is actually going to be energy. That was nice.
I lack the power to do that.
As I said, the problem is going to be energy. But if I have to, I can literally just physically run around him like this, nice and safe, while my energy like slowly regens. So that is not actually like a crisis or anything. And we pretty much got this guy. Just a couple more of these big punches.
I lack the power to do that.
Just a couple regular punches. I don't mind eating a hit or two. And he'll drop a bunch of potions for us as well, which is polite of him. And there we go, from epic struggle to, well,
done.
we're a long way from success yet, and we still have a long amount of shitty beetle tunnels to go through. But the shitty beetle tunnels that are coming up are nowhere near as bad as the ones we just went through. They are the tunnels of misery. Because it's like we're starting to just get like a little bit of like activation here, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I can spec into that for single target now. But I really want to point in this. That's fine. So this is just going to give us a little bit of passive EP regen, which is going to be like super nice in the early game. I wish I could take that skill point back and pop it in here. So these two abilities, this one just does more damage. And this one is technically more of a sort of ad killer, and the other one is more of like a tough single target killer, but realistically they're both kind of single target attacks. Like they can cleave, but if you're relying on them to cleave, you're potentially in a lot of trouble. But yeah, this is where we work on our steel skins.
I am mighty. I am Colossus.
So we can just get in and brawl it out with them. I'm going to pop back.
Greetings again, my friend.
Because I have another danger mission I can do. Also, I could get a cheeky bonus skill point.
Take your time. There's no need to hurry. Greetings again, my friend.
Yeah, so there's nothing I really want here. Like, it would be nice to buy this and just have them in the stash. But for now,
I might
it's okay.
remind you, all sales.
Can buy that, have a decent amount of health still, and I can get that point in uppercut, which is going to be really nice. Because mainly what I'm going to be using this ability for is to just like, if there's just one thing I really want dead, you know, I just use that on it. And yeah, I should actually put those bands that I found on. And there we go. We're in a really nice place now. And we're coming up on one of the harder parts of this act. It's not as bad as those previous tunnels, but it's not super easy either. There are some pretty dangerous enemies in here. See, it's mainly these guys, the little spitters.
Need a break? Or did I just give
But
you
yeah,
one?
I don't know if you saw
cannot
the
be
uppercut there. So you can see, it's like a shorter punch, if that makes sense, which is actually like really nice. So it's much more sort of controllable when you're in close. I should have got some EP potions while I was at town. It's fine. Like when it's these guys, we just brawl. Use our iron skins and just punch our way through. And yeah, you see what I mean when I'm saying like we just get a little bit of activation now. Like I don't lose like a third of my mana pool by punching one enemy.
Ha! I enjoy this very much.
And there's, you know, a kind of functional amount of regen. But see, one of the reasons why this area isn't as bad is because, you know, you can one-shot a lot of enemies by just throwing stuff at them. So you can kind of pick them off a little bit.
Where is my
safer,
next opponent?
thin them out a little bit. These guys are not really worth chucking stuff at, but like I'm gonna break the boxes anyway, so might as well like break it on them, if that makes sense. Oh, how do I miss? Okay, there we go. See, the uppercut's quite strong. It just kind of one-shots.
You fought well.
But as I say, we got a little bit of activation now. And now that I've got the uppercut, I'm not... Like, I can be way more aggressive with them and not get punished as easily.
My powers grow in strength.
Damn right, Colossus. All our powers grow in strength. And this is basically going to be how he stats from here on. Until, at least until we've got like, you know, 50 focus or something. And then we might start looking at other stuff. Now, I do want to point in block. It's really, really useful for boss fights. But, okay, so that's my keybind for block.
Strength is failing me. Help! I let the power
Oh, that was
I am
such
mighty.
a nasty freaking
Colossus.
wombo combo of enemies. Like, EP drained so I couldn't kill them fast, and then another guy just draining my health. And those guys drain your health so fast when it's just one person there. They're way more forgiving when you have a whole team. We almost freaking lost the run there. But, as Colossus said, his powers grow in strength. This is very true. It's getting stronger and stronger now. Like, now we actually have, like, tools. You know, beyond just kind of armoring up and hoping to brawl it out. We got a little bit of money in the bag. Like, we got decisions about what to spend it on.
Where is my next opponent?
Okay, Okay, we just did that twice. Yeah, the uppercut is so much nicer than...
I cannot be beaten!
So normally what you would do is you would leave the normal punch at like level 1, or at least leave it at a very low level, so you can just kind of spam it a little bit without eating too much mana, and then put points in the other one. So you kind of got like your serious punch and your like, you know, just bapping chaff, killing ads punch. Not this freaking wombo combo again.
Where is my I cannot survive much longer!
Where is this guy? Oh. This may just like kill me. I can't believe I've been hit with that freaking combo twice now.
Greetings again, my friend. Having difficulty
But,
coming to the decision.
as I say, we've got a bit of a buffer. It's like having to go back to town and buy potions is not this like, oh my god, you know, will I survive it?
I cannot survive much longer!
Ugh.
There is nothing better than victory!
You know, at least they drop like a respectful amount of potions for the amount they take from you. But that was freaking spicy as hell. Like when I say this game is way harder like early on than Diablo. It is like if you solo it, way harder. If you're playing it as 4, you can kind of just brain AFK through, especially if you put it on easy. There is an easy mode. But yeah, very clearly not doing as well as I was playing Nightcrawler, but pretty freaking happy with where I am, considering at this stage. Colossus is
I enjoy this very much! I require more
Steel skin.
energy for that.
is
I lack the power to do that.
evaporating pretty quick in the fights.
I cannot be beaten!
So these guys are kind of the main danger in this area. Those big guys.
Where is my next opponent?
They're really resistant to damage, and they can shell out a pretty good chunk of damage as well. And yeah, I don't mind carrying something, like, even if it slows me down a bit, just so I can, like, easy clap one enemy. And spare myself some damage from the rest. Nice shot. Maybe I can finish him off. One less of them in the world puts a smile on my face. I'll take some free health.
Where is my next opponent?
Actually getting some like decent little sequences going now. Actually like living long enough to kind of warm up a bit. Get into the swing of
This is very good thing.
And once again, our powers grow in strength. And we're going to keep min-maxing the focus and the body. The damage will, like his physical damage will kind of take care of itself. And yeah, I don't think I want to use that skill point. So important milestones, we're going to want like Demolition and Thunderclap. Thunderclap is going to be our next attack skill, and it's going to be very important for the early game. The further along we go, the more that punch will just kind of replace our normal attack. Because eventually I'll get to the point where just like passive EP getting even just passive, even if I weren't speccing into it, but just even just passive EP from the level would make the energy cost trivial as long as I'm not continuing to put points in it. But because it's a multiplier of my physical damage, the damage is kind of always relevant compared to
You fought well.
auto attacks. And anyone who's played games like this, like, you know, you're just watching me go through, you know, it's just me here. And as I say, like, you know, there are people out there who will say that freaking Colossus is terrible in this game. And, like, we're not even scratching his in terms of what he can actually
very much.
when he genuinely comes online. Like, when he comes online, he's basically invincible. And is putting out a lot of freaking damage. Like, huge amount. Maybe not the most of any physical damage character. Because there are some really powerful, like, you know, there's things like that Nightcrawler ult that you guys, if anyone was watching, that they would have seen yesterday, where just like half health the actors with one freaking attack. But to be honest, like, Colossus's ultimate is kind of comparably powerful. It's just it's more focused on ad clear, but it will still take a big chunk off a boss. And you can
You couldn't have chosen.
use
Yes,
his
it would.
second ult to buff his first, so you can just flatly double the damage of his first ult.
You fought well.
If you just absolutely need everything on the fucking screen to die instantly. You just do that wombo combo. It's a bit expensive in terms of resources, but it's also something very rarely to use. Usually when you're invincible and you have double damage, you kind of just kill everything anyway. And I just love that like,
So our master Zealot was correct.
you can go to like the character guide for this game. It's like one of those old school guides. It's a really good guide, especially for things like fighting collectibles.
Where is my
And
next
just the fact that like they were willing to like take down all the
I require
all
more
the,
energy for
the
that.
numbers and everything. It's an amazing guide. But when it starts getting into like, who is strong, who is weak, who's good, who's bad, I feel like it kind of goes off the rails, because we do start getting into these situations where we're like saying Colossus is bad. And like, I'm just gonna say that again. He can make himself invincible and double his damage. Like, do you know any ARPG where those words are something you apply to something that has a weak key?
Where is my next opponent?
And I don't mean like he just does it like every now and then. Like, if you want to play Colossus solo, you pretty much stay in that state. Like, for every serious fight. Like, you probably wouldn't, if you were playing with four people have to share the resource that allows you to use those ultimate abilities. So that's the one thing that like does genuinely make you stronger when you solo the game, but it obliges you to kill stuff, because those
It appears my esteemed
globes don't, they don't just fall out of the sky. You have to kill enemies for them to drop. So it's like another way that just having a good build is like just rewarded. So first of all, you have like, yeah, you're gonna get more items.
I
you're gonna
cannot
get more
go in
money,
that direction.
because you're gonna be like less beaten up. You're gonna need potions less. Ugh. Usually I just clear this out with some like radial, kill with fire, but I don't have fire to kill it with. And it's so freaking hard to get out of here. The minions of Zealot are still in here. But like human level enemies for like a bruiser like this guy, I kind of trivialize it quite a lot. Like, you can just ragdoll them around. You can stun them, you can trip them. Backtrack here, so I'm kind of already backtracking here, but I'm hearing the in my head.
Where is my next opponent?
As I find a little bit of success here with Rasputin. Like, this guy is my boy in this game. I don't want people bad-mouthing my boy. And this is what I'm saying. It's not about proving, some internet people who, wrong about a bajillion-year-old game that nobody plays, right? It's about vindicating the thing in the game that I feel like was slandered. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want, yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, hey man, look, Colossus is good. People have said he's bad, but I'm gonna show you that he's good. And,
greetings
yep,
again.
I've died twice, and I've had to restart my game, because, I choose to play it in a... Alright, we're gonna buy that. We're not gonna buy both. But we are doing quite nicely with potions and everything else. And yeah, I'm actually going to get someone who can build a bridge here. But yeah, so I'm choosing to do this like solo and hardcore. If I just put Colossus in a team, I'd have already finished the game by now. Like I can finish this game in a few hours. If you really want to use speedrun strats, you can finish it very, very quickly. But
Iceman.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
that's just AFKing it. And if I could save doing it solo, maybe one of my runs would still be okay. I'm not going to say it guaranteed because, you know, the part where I was like really freaking out, like, where am I going to get through here?
Hey, who turned out the lights?
The challenge there is like, not necessarily are you going to get like overwhelmed by burst damage and die. The challenge is, are you just going to like run out of potions and run out of resources and just physically not be able to like push through without just, you know, dying at death, like death by 1,000 cuts. It's so much worse. It's so much more brutal. But I don't think we were close to that in either of my runs. Both of them were just me getting overwhelmed by burst because of misplays.
Where is my next opponent?
So these boys, super tanky because our bonus damage, they are resisting it. But
This is very good thing.
Yeah. Great EXP reward for killing them, so. Another point in uppercut is kind of tempting, because that is like my single target DPS now. Alright, so a little bit more steel scan. It's like you get so little per level. But like, where else are you going to put your points, you know? Like, you could have more EP regen, I guess. Uppercut getting stronger is really great. And the stat grading is huge. Like, statting your character in this game feels so much more rewarding on level than in a game like Diablo 2. Because in Diablo, like, so often, it's just like, well, I'm just dumping it in Vitality, or I'm just dumping it in some stat to, you know, meet an arbitrary requirement to equip a piece of gear, you know?
Where is my next opponent? I require more energy for that.
I got plenty of potions for this boss fight, and I have block. Block makes this boss fight so much less of a stress. I don't know if you guys saw. So
Don't you now?
for whatever reason, like Nightcrawler's block key is just in like a weird spot.
A pity you won't follow me.
Oh, how did I miss that block? He's doing a good job playing keep away at the moment. did I miss that block? I must have been pressing another key or something. Okay, that was weird. It just happened again. Down you go.
Magneto.
Give me the goodies, give me the stuff. And if you were with me for the Nightcrawler playthrough, you'll know we're not far off the act boss here where
Quickly,
Nightcrawler finished
get
off.
out of.
When time for
So, actually having a pretty good run here. So, weirdly, one of the safest characters to get through the game with, but also, like, you do not want to have to rely on this, is Wolverine and Sabretooth, because they have passive health regen, but it takes so long. So I'm getting even like my dodging reflexes back, because these, if you just kite around them in like a, you know, a normal, you know, sort of arc, they will actually like lead their shots and hit you.
This is very good thing.
But see, like, now we're kind of getting into our groove. We can do some cool stuff that, like, Nightcrawler couldn't, you know, like, pick those guys up and ragdoll them. Smash heavy objects into them when they're on the floor. Not that he needed that stuff, but... And I'm also at that point now where I'm like, do I even want to do my stats now? But we will, just to be safe. Alright. Now, what am I going to do at this point? Maybe just... This scales fairly well, initially, and is pretty high value in the early game. Yeah, like, look at that, it's pretty much already regenerated enough that I probably could cast it again. Not that Steel Skin's going to have much against these guys, unless I hit really with them.
You fought well. Sometimes I forget how strong I am.
Bro, get down here. Some more plus damage here would be nice. Kurt had 2 pieces, I think, right now. He actually, like, it's so funny, it's like, you know, it seems like often, whatever doesn't need to have, like, good luck, gets the good luck, and, like, sometimes that's just, you know, just, like, obviously strong characters snowball, right? Chuck that guy off. We're just kind of playing with the food at this point. So now we feel a little bit stronger. Now our shit's kind of online a little bit. we actually want to look for fights. We want to kill stuff. I don't know that I want to like jump over there because
Where is my next opponent?
that was kind of a little bit risky. Because like if I fall and die, like it's game over. I don't have a save.
You ain't getting away from me!
Who's trying? Yeah, I was a little bebe earlier, but now you all need to be running from me. We're get back here. This is the clock stop.
I enjoy this very much. I lack the power to do that.
Big fight. And I think I actually found... So... It's +5. Electricity is way better than mental damage, but when it's literally half as much, I don't think we can really justify that. Now, I kind of want to bring a Brotherhood member to get this homing beacon. Because I am already down one homing beacon.
I am mighty. I am Colossus.
So what happens is that there's, I think, 6 possible locations where homing beacons can be. And if you empty the first 4, then the last 2 will have bonus XP. So we still have time, we still have rather the ability to get 1 bonus EXP. And I definitely want to do that because there isn't really any way to power level in this game, not in the early game.
Magneto. Show no pity.
So you kind of have to just take it where you can get it. Now I should be able to do some more of these.
We will be victorious.
The training course has loaded.
Hey,
You may
close to a level
commence.
by doing these.
Good job.
I didn't realize it was supposed to be
Excellent.
boxes.
Excellent. All objectives have been successfully achieved. Course is now complete. Well done.
Be ready for anything.
The training course has loaded. You may commence. Generating opponent. Excellent.
I cannot be beaten.
Well done. Good job. Generating opponent. Generating opponent. Well done. Your course is now complete.
And
Be ready for anything.
one more. Go get a homing beacon.
The training course is activated. Begin. Generating opponent.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
Again. Excellent. Well done.
Throwing them into the void is so sad.
Generating opponent. Well done. Your course is now complete.
Nothing particularly wonderful there gear-wise. I say we're gonna get close to a level. Alright. We got a smidge of the way to a level.
Very well.
Wait, open the door.
I will comply.
Oh, where am I gonna kill Magneto now? Oh, okay, I can just go back to the blimps.
If you insist.
Alright, so what I will do is... I'm just gonna put some, like, utility skills in here for when I do bring him to do stuff like this. And mostly it's just about, like, moving fast and...
You ain't getting away from me!
At this moment, it's about...
Xavier, carry on without me.
getting rid of himself fast. But yeah, I definitely want to clear out this map. Oh, he was dancing. But yeah, it's going to be a big deal for me to get Thunderclap, because it gives me AoE and it gives me in one package. So yeah, I don't want to miss out on stuff like that. Oh, we got like a full boss pack. I'm trying to not break that door and then potentially like pull the other mob while I'm dealing with these guys.
I enjoy this very much.
But yeah, we actually want fights now. We want to kill someone. And you know, basically take every fight we can on this map. What a twat. And he runs away.
Hey! I was hurt. You fought well. Leave it to an X-Men.
So this guy can actually push this back into place once we've taken care of these bombs. This could be tricky. With no mobility to help me get over that. It's just like a really dicey jump. Like it genuinely feels like it needs to be like pixel perfect, but it's really hard to tell like that, you know, in like a 3D type game. But you really do seem to need to be like exactly on the edge. But if you have like a double jump or flight ability or something, or, you know, even just like a range ability, to break it from the other side, the game's not really asking for that. Nice. I'll take a level. Always good. And what do we want with this level? Can we get more steel skin? No. Can I get more uppercut? That's fine.
My powers grow in strength. Yeah, you don't.
It looked way worse when it was Nightcrawler. So yeah, because my boy Chonke, he can just push that
That well.
back into position.
Away from me!
Damn, sometimes just like clapping a super unique by like
Where
throwing
is my next opponent?
well, not a super unique, but clapping a unique by just like chucking a big freaking box or car or something at them can be like so satisfying. Big dopamine. So Blob can actually really get in the way here because he's helpful if you're struggling because he sees everything. He doesn't really kill stuff, which I think is good because it means he doesn't steal your kills. But he can definitely like knock things around when you don't necessarily want them knocked around, but it's fine.
I cannot be beaten.
Even with just that little speck of plus damage here.
Somebody stop him!
We're just doing okay now. That guy's dancing. I want to kill him with the pop plant. Bonk. I should have like WWF'd him with the table after stunning him with the pop plant. That would have been super satisfying.
You fought well.
WWF this guy. What? Alright. What? Alright. If I can't throw stuff at you, I'll throw you that stuff. I should go clear that room as well. Because this is not the way this game works, like, you can't just kind of go back and farm.
Need a break?
something
Or
that
did
you
I
can
just
in
give
the
you
other
one?
places. There's no, like,
Getting away from me!
oh, if I'm under leveled, I'll just go back and farm recognition or something. Like, there's none of that. You either clear the areas as you go, or you don't get as much EXP as you would have had you. That said, later on, when you start to unlock like more functionality from the danger room, there are ways to use that to power level.
You X-Men are so exact.
Already.
Well done. If you
So, another boss fight coming up. Block will make this so much easier than it
Well,
was for Kurt.
Oh, indeed. Correct. Yes, This is going to hurt you a lot more than it's going to hurt me.
Ow. do. Even back when this
Please do
game
not
was
give
new,
up
I had a
just
grudge on
yet.
that kick because it has the most bullshit hitbox. But like, you can literally be standing like a meter outside of it, and it just knocks you on your ass anyway. I wasn't. I swear to God, I was not trying to do that. I was trying to walk past.
And I
it. The
was
game
just
would not let me.
starting to have fun.
I am losing this battle.
I am the best at what I do. Please do not give up just yet.
Come on. It's like I'm trying to bait the kick out, but I just cannot get out of the kick's range. Like, the kick's range is like you just saw there. Like, I'm physically standing so far outside of it, but it just hits me anyway, and then I'm just like, okay, why don't I just face tank? But it's fine, we got this. I just need to stop, like, hit trading and actually just, like, yeah, bait the kick out properly like that. Like, I know how to do this stuff. Like, when I'm getting, like, really frustrated like that, I'm getting frustrated with myself because I'm tired and I'm just fucking it up. And I'm, like, fucking up everything. Like, I'm not
seen the
doing
last
the
of
fight
me.
properly, but I'm also just missing a lot of shots. We got the hang of it. We got it down. We got plenty of... So once you get to here, you don't need to worry about running out of health packs, because you can farm this area for potions and credits. It's not the greatest, it's grindy. If you, like, you know, genuinely have very little and need to kind of scratch and crawl your way back into the game, but you can scratch and crawl your way back into the game thanks to this area. So what happens is, in boss arenas, any destructibles will instantly respawn if you just leave and come back. And with the extraction thing right there, you just leave and come back.
Greetings again, my friend.
Ah, what is this? Astonishing bands. Oh wait, yeah, they're the ones I bought. Should have known.
Do you have any questions? Greetings again, my friends.
Alright, what do you got here? Nothing on the waistbands that I want. It's probably not a bad idea to just get the astonishing suit, but the thing is, this will be there like forever.
There's
so...
quite a selection, isn't there?
Yeah, I don't think I need the bonus skill point. Let's let's just play with the
Greetings
resources
again,
we
my
have, aside from some more health packs and energy packs, which I shouldn't really need them, but there are some, like... There are some very dangerous enemies coming up in this tile, and I can't really afford to skip them because we need the EXP. But you see what I mean when I say all of the... See those boxes? They're all back. So this is just where you farm credits and potions if you need them. But the only reason I know this stuff is because like the credit farming and stuff can be applicable like late game. There are some other arenas where you can do it, so you just kind of retroactively you apply that retroactively. Like, oh, okay, well if I can do it there, I can do it here. But it's like you would never think about it playing with a full squad. It's only when you do solo that the possibility of actually like running out of money here becomes real. And I've genuinely had it. Like I've done playthroughs with like Magneto where I just have not locked into like any kind of bonus gear. So these dogs need to die
enjoy this very much.
preferably while being kited away from the other enemies. If there's just one, it's not that dangerous. But if there's a bunch of them, extremely dangerous because they can slow. And I need to go back to the extraction room to get someone who can open those. So when I say like doing it solo, like the solo is a combat challenge. I'm not gonna like... I mean, for one thing, there are literally parts of the game where you physically cannot progress if you don't have like someone who has a particular tool or something.
Nightcrawler. Those are the feet of apocalypse.
But I do not mind just like grabbing them, using that tool, and then chucking them in a pit or something. So we're just going to use Nightcrawler to open those doors so we can actually do this quest, and then we're going to chuck him in that pit. Sucks to be him, but I'm not going to wait 5 minutes for the portal. And yeah, you can turn them off, but it's more fun to destroy them. And also notice how Colossus just teleports in. Hold on, let me see if I can... Yeah. So you can pick people up and teleport them as Kurt, which is pretty cool. But as you saw, not necessary because
It's not good.
your allies will kind of just naturally teleport.
Well, what have we here?
So like here is where I don't want to go.
Alright.
See, it just slowed me. And I do not want to be like face tanking all the shots.
Where is my next opponent?
These guys are so frustrating when you have to like get close to them. Yeah, they just kite pretty effectively.
Oh, thank you. Not really, kind of. I don't know.
And these guys have been stuck in here for days.
Oh,
no
thank
bathrooms
you.
in those cells, not even a bucket.
You came just in
Yeah, just in time, indeed. Indeed.
Well, what have we here?
This is very good thing. You fought well.
But you can see how quickly the steel skins falls off. Like the damage mitigation starts to become a little bit trivial. But like we genuinely don't have anything else to to pump the skill points into. And at some point we will claim them back. Stats. No, I didn't. Yeah, just keep chunking. Body and keep chunking. Focus. Without the CC from the dogs, they're pretty safe to fight.
Oh, I'm.
That's a man who's been trapped in a tiny room with no
You came
bathroom, not
just
even a
in-
bucket, for multiple days. I don't blame him.
Oh, thank.
Yeah, a lot of people dump on Steel Skin, totally deservedly. It's only like, the only reason I use it is like, it's just, it has to be your kind of early game solo strat. Like, you have to have some tool, so you're not just constantly eating damage, because you're not going to kill stuff really fast. You don't have the tools for it early game. You need to be able to take some hits, so you just need that buffer. It's just like spending energy to like buy some time.
You fought well.
And yeah, the main goal here is to just always isolate fights with the dogs if possible. So that way if you do get slowed, you're not just being like, pummeled by a bunch of like ranged enemies. For free. Because multiple dogs can also kind of keep you in slow for a pretty decent time. See how bad that was? Oh, this guy just dodged. Get that dog out of there. Yeah, when he comes through,
I
that's just...
cannot be beaten.
You absolute prick. Yeah.
Well, what have we here?
I don't want that guy running towards the others. I don't want him kiting into them.
I am Colossus.
So I'm gonna try to like throw them back or just bait them back. This dog wants to smoke. Walk into that barrel.
I cannot be beaten!
So my main concern in this area is dogs. You shouldn't really die here unless you come up against like a dangerous kind of pack of dogs, particularly if there are other enemies around.
I am mighty! I am Colossus!
But otherwise, if you just kind of peel them away a little bit, you know, you don't try to like fight a dog while fighting everything else and then get slowed and then the slow like, yeah, stacks up on you. You don't want that. You can die here. You shouldn't.
Where are you going?
It's so satisfying when you actually just beat
Where
on these
is
guys.
my next opponent?
You finally like bully them into a corner or something and just get to like hit them with the wombo.
Send more guards.
Yes, send more guards, please. I want the EXP. And what I should really do is like hit them with like a triple hit first, and then throw the uppercut at the end of it, just to like ensure they go down as quickly as possible. Because there's a little bit of like recovery time after. You know, transitioning from melee attacks to abilities, especially melee abilities, is usually like fairly butter smooth. You can almost kind of just, like pretty freely just kind of slide them in at the end of any combo. But trying to do it the other way around, not so smooth.
Get him, man!
So there's a little bungus that I need to talk to over here. Caleb Bungus.
About time you people got. Name's Caleb. I'm being
Bungus
forced. That's
guy.
good.
Alright, get out of here. Bungus bad. Man, I can't wait to get Thunderclap. It's gonna be so nice to just actually start slapping stuff. Just give him the guy the nukes. So this guy, what boxes for his jugs?
Where is my next opponent?
ECW. You. Absolute bro. Must please the civilians.
Oh, I can't tell you how. You came just in. Oh! Oh!
Our boy, Rasputin, going strong. Into the final stretch. There's one more dangerous area in this act that I worry about a little bit. Apart from that, and even in there, if I keep my wits about me, this should be pretty good. just need to like, yeah, respect the dogs.
I cannot be beaten!
Not get like completely bullied by slow. Yeah, listen up. Freaking try hard. Slow.
You fought well.
I'm getting out of here.
So I can do that and get a free skill point, but I don't know.
All right, time for
I don't know, it should be very easy.
Where is my next opponent?
Man, when the game is in slow motion, I almost look competent.
Get out of my way!
Rude.
I'm getting out of here.
That man is sitting in his pee. So is she. They all are. When you just go in like clean like that. Oh, and then you miss everything.
You fought well.
It still doesn't take the pleasure of the good play away.
I lack the power to do that.
Elect the power to do that. You must wait for the power to recharge. Comrade.
Didn't expect that, did you? I am mighty. I am Colossus.
You're okay. Possible.
Get out of my way!
That would be like my battle cry. I'd be like, I am possible. I am Colossus. I think possible is a really high bar to aim for. Average, like.
Greetings, yeah, no, I.
All right, time for a little exercise.
I
So that's
cannot
our
be
bonus
beaten.
XP. Some jerk here who needs a lozenge. Really bad.
I can't believe it. Sinister image? I will.
My powers grow in strength.
Yeah. It do be growing in strength. And all that other good stuff. Now we can give people the clap.
Where are you going?
But you have to bear in mind, you know, the
I
clap
am mighty.
is
I
a
am Colossus.
And it's not just like bullshit unfairly balanced AoE. That guy's straight up nutting. Like,
Get out of my way!
excuse me, this is a dating sim? That's how women react to me in dating sims too, in fairness. In real life. Everywhere. In all the alternate universes as well. This is self-depreciating humor, by the way. That was not cool at all.
Where are you going?
See, we're still kind of better off just like walking.
There is nothing better than victory.
You know, thunderclaps. You know, it's not like we just got like a room clear or anything. It gives us some utility that we don't have now, but... it's also not necessarily like the safest. You can't really like just kite and damage people at range with it, but the range is too small.
I suppose I should. Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't want to talk.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ah, okay. Not what I was hoping they would be. I don't know all the affixes for this game as well as I know them in Diablo. Mainly because itemization in this game is way less of a factor and way less just important. Yeah, see how we want to like just
I cannot be beaten.
kind of just sneak down the side a little bit, use these cards rather than just sort of running forward and face tanking everything. This bird is legitimately getting on my gears. It just wants to like exist and, you know, give things
You fought well.
You getting tired already?
It did not fight well. It hid in a freaking corner until I came over there and killed it. But if you don't have range attacks here,
Where are you going?
you kind of just have to like move slowly. those
My
birds get like
powers
a
grow in
surround.
strength.
Ooh, so this is a rare item. This could be really good. Probably isn't. It's better than what I'm currently wearing, but it's not very good. And this is our ultimate. And this is maybe the buff that we will spec into after Steel Skin, but probably not, to be honest.
Where are you going?
Where is my next opponent? I require more energy for that.
Oh, another rare. So these are like character specific rares. They're almost always useless. But these rares can be unbelievably good. I mean, I'll take that. That's just free damage, right? It's not... A normal item could easily be that good, but I don't have a normal item that's that good, so I will happily take the rare. Now, we're gonna be...
Whoa, hold up there, mate. Well, you can... It's you.
having a squabble with the Act Boss.
I cannot be beaten.
And you can see my damage just got like a nice bump even when it comes to just like rolling it out like this.
Where is my next opponent?
I genuinely like thought that was over, and I have my was kind of scratching my nose basically. Hopefully I can get the last extreme token. I was kind of hoping for it, but it's going to slow this down a bit.
If only you found.
Oh, my.
We don't really have to like engage with this guy's mechanics or anything.
Some people think I'm a real drag. I hope you appreciate the gravity of this situation.
Yeah, so this fight can be slow. We don't have any like big bursts just because he likes to CC you. But what we can do is hit him with that. There's a good chunk.
You think you can defeat me? Some people think I'm a real drag.
But yeah, that ability is more of like a screen clearer than a boss killer. And what we want to be doing here
Some people think I'm a real
is
drag.
we kind of just hit trade. Pop line skins up if we need to. And we just beat him down with uppercut. It does really good damage. Single targets.
I hope you appreciate the gravity
He's gonna make it
of
really
this
annoying. He's gonna knock us
situation.
down a lot and CC us a lot, but the damage is just totally manageable. This is kind of like the free boss fight of the game. It can get a little bit tricky when you're out on the blimp, mainly because of like tossing around explosives. If you like let them blow up in your face or something, really hurt you quite badly. But yeah, you can go around this arena, like refill your pods. And we're doing just fine on health pots. He's really bad at knocking the iron skins down. And yeah, we'll just do a full loop of this room, because I'm really hoping to get some extreme tokens. Having some for the next phase of this fight would be quite nice. Not having the best luck when it comes to picking them up, but you know, we're getting stuff, we're getting money, we're getting potions. Needed one extra health potion there, so just filling in the corners, you know? And then we get a little timer here, but there's way more boxes that you can loot, so you might as well, because you have plenty of time. And if you have a full team here, you're going to want all these potions as extreme tokens, because you have 4 people who can drop one after the other in the fight, which will make it way quicker. Just be aware that there is a timer. And one thing that Thunderclap is quite good for is destroying a large amount of like destructible terrain. Wait, I don't want to go that way. Really left it till the last second.
You fool!
But see, I can use block to actually just avoid the CC.
Oh, I'll never tire of this game.
This should be fun.
Wanna go out with a bang?
I hate how
This should be a blast.
like one always seems to just come from the freaking grassy knoll on the other side of the room.
This should be a blast.
No!
Wanna go out with a bang?
You had it.
Wanna go out with a bang?
Where is my next opponent?
Oh, photo finish, come on, I love that.
Where is my next opponent?
big old smile on my face. Because we were on the struggle bus at first, and now I just cleared Act 1, it was pretty easy. Like I say, it's like you make better decisions. It's somewhere intersecting between your patience, your decision making, and your luck. But the more you try, you know, the more you refine those two so that they're ready when the luck comes. Now, I don't want to go in there until
Greetings
I have
again,
my
my friend.
ultimate, because that's a great place to get killed. And
Having difficulty.
I'm super happy about this belt. I've got damaging gloves that I can put on. When I hit level 20. So maybe
Greetings
we
again,
will
my
buy
friend.
that astonishing gear. So I just have like... I don't like having more electricity, but honestly, electricity is still probably better than...
I might remind you, all sales are fine.
Yeah, electricity is probably still better than mental. So I kind of want to get to metallurgy, but I don't know. Like, it would be nice just to have a flat 5% damage reduction on top. But I guess with steel skin, yeah, I'll probably save this point so I can at least, you know, keep pace with some of this before we get our redistribute. Because this is gonna have to get us through Act 2 as well.
That was a most now that you know.
And it's really easy to go back to the Abyss area now if you
Honestly,
wanted to
Charles,
farm tokens, potions, credits. Yeah, I did this yesterday. I was super worried that it was going to crash, but then it didn't crash. Yeah, whatever.
Apocalypse has indeed, I'm afraid. All that of utmost.
But yeah, let's go, Rara Rasputin. Act 2, Colossus Gaming. We've got our ultimate. You know, we're pretty well set for like gear. We got passable stuff. We got other stuff ready to just like chuck on in a few levels. I can get another bonus skill point. Actually, that's probably where let's... Okay, so I'll do that next time, even though it's super boring. Maybe I'll just do it before I even start the stream, so people don't have to watch. But what I will do is... Yeah, so we got this qualifying exam. And we just need to kill Lady Deathstrike. Now, something to bear in mind is in the danger room, like, any consumables you use
The training course has
aren't
loaded.
actually
You may
used in
commence.
real life.
I assure you, this will be most unpleasant.
I lack the power to do that.
So I don't care about face taking damage here, because the main goal is to just do this quickly. For some reason. Like, I'm literally doing 180 flips that no one asked to do, just like literally just to miss it, just to make sure. But it's
The qualifying exam has been completed. Grade, passed.
free talent
Congratulations.
point, very nice. Big chunk of EXP too. And this also unlocks a couple of others, which I might as well do these as well. These are just easy combo.
Course is now active. Good luck. Generating opponent.
You fought well.
Where are you going?
Nicely done. Generating opponent. Again. Generating opponent.
I love that, just like
Generating
overhead fist bonk.
Send a medic!
Generating opponent. Excellent job. You have completed all course objectives.
Are you brother?
Let's do this.
And then we get pop up.
The
This
training
one's
course
actually
is
easy.
active.
Pop up is a fast
Begin.
combo.
Generating opponent.
See?
Generating opponent. Generating opponent.
So you can get balked by RNG in this one because they can just spawn over here.
Alright.
And you are on a time.
Well done. Generating opponent.
I'm using steel skin
Generating
because
opponent.
it can save you from being CC basically.
Generating opponent. Generating opponent.
Where is my next opponent?
Generating opponent. 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we may not
Generating
actually even
opponent.
do this fast enough.
Congratulations. You have successfully completed the course.
Yeah, literally just got to do it again. And that's
The
just like,
training course has loaded. You
is the
may
game
commence. Generating
just going to
opponent.
force you to keep running back and forth
Superb.
to interact with the enemies?
Generating opponent. Good job.
I cannot be beaten.
Generating opponent. Generating opponent.
If I were better at the game, I would just block those shots. But the block is a weird ability. It's very, very hard to use it correctly. Like, you can press the
Generating
button and,
opponent.
like, time to do stuff. If the game
Generating
feels you're
opponent.
already doing something
Objectives have
else or
been
whatever.
successfully achieved. Course is now complete. Well done.
But yeah. Glad to have actually ground out the rewards on that. Probably very close to a level now. Oh, actually just, yeah, did get a level. That's always good. And what can we get here? We can get some more uppercut. That's good. Uppercut needs to do damage. I might start taking it a little bit easier on steel skin because it should be fine. Because I don't need a point in Thunderclap this level. So yeah, I'll save here. I don't like saving. Because, you know, you want to play hardcore, but I want to be able to pick this up tomorrow. Such a good start. And definitely going to go through with Colossus. Because like I said, I want to see, you know, I want people to see what he's like when he comes online. He can be really strong. And just remember, we are doing this solo. It's 4 times harder than it needs to be. If he can complete it at all solo, he's not one of the weaker characters in the game. Because the weaker characters are really nightmarish to push through this game solo. Like, you can do it, but oh my god, it's bad. Like, Scarlet Witch can barely do it. It's so freaking hard. But she's really good in a team because she has amazing buffs. Anyway. Take care to anyone who watched. Thank you.